Hello, my name is Ilya Paley. This is my Russian YouTube channel, so I'm a Russian YouTuber if you want. And after the Gamescom presentation, I took an interview from the Chris Roberts. Yes. So before we start, I want to say that sorry for the bad audio, because it was really noisy near the stage, so I know it's bad, but I can't do anything with it. And sorry for my weird Russian accent during the interview. I was really scared about it because, you know, the Chris Roberts, the god. So yeah, sorry for it, and please enjoy. So the first question is, what about stealth eject? Is it possible, for example, to pump all oxygen from the ship, you know, and take all the crew by stealth on?
You mean kind of decompress the ship?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it'll definitely be possible. So, like, if you say blow a door open, then all the atmosphere inside, like if it hasn't got an airlock, will go out, and it'll.
So everybody gonna die.
Well, if they don't, they need a suit on. If they have a suit on, they won't die.
And
there's oxygen on. But if they're wearing, like, they don't have the helmet on, they better get one on very quickly. And then, you know, depending on like the scale of whatever the ship, but you would probably be able to vent the ship from like the pilot's seat, or depending on the ship. That won't be in 3.0, but in 3.0 you'll be able to blow doors and there'll be atmosphere will go out of the ship. Yeah.
And stealth, like, is it possible stealth from player to player? Or
like stealth in terms of the ships or the players?
Or the players.
Yeah, no, so we're definitely going to be modeling stealth like you would expect in like a, you know, whatever, Rainbow Six or whatever. So in terms of like if you're quiet, you can also keep your signature low. So like you know, certain suits would be like light armor that would be much better than medium and heavy armor, which would have bigger EM signatures, and also trying to be quiet. So yeah, no, we definitely, stealth is part of our plan. So it's not going to be fully in like after 3.0, but we're doing, but
yeah,
stealth is definitely part of the plan.
Like in plans.
Yeah.
About Reclaimer. Celligent brought in a room. Will be there some sort of mini game, or you just put the ship and it's automatically?
No, so we're going to actually have actual gameplay. So first of all, if you see wreckage, you need to go out there and like separate like the items. Like if there's a gun that isn't damaged but it's attached to a blown off wing, you'd have to make sure you detach the gun, and then you can recover that as an item you can sell, and then you would salvage the actual debris and then turn that into, you know, like the equivalent of like iron ore, and then you can go sell it.
Okay, thank you. Any docking plans? Are they still there, or?
Yes, no, we are planning on doing docking. We didn't really show it on the Idris, but there's a whole docking, there's an airlock for a docking column. So like if you have an Idris and you park in a space station, it's too big to park in an actual pad. It has like, you know, like airplane, you know, an airport, they have an air bridge. So we have the version of that.
What about the soundtrack? Will the actual soundtrack will be released before Squadron 42 or after?
Well, we'll do a soundtrack with Squadron 42. That probably will be on release of Squadron 42. But we're also doing, you know, obviously a lot of music for Star Citizen, and we probably will have several releases of music along the way with that.
Star Marine, are you working like on expanding Star Marine, or right now it's all working about the PU?
So no, we'll have an additional Star Marine level that will involve planetary combat, so we're working on that. So that'll be fun to Star Marine, and we're always working on FPS features. So our goal is on the FPS side, which you can try out in Star Marine in competitive matches, but also works in the PU, is to have the FPS stuff we're doing that's equivalent to anything that's even a dedicated FPS game, but on a more sort of, you know, kind of slower, tactical, realistic side. Once it, you know, great, you know, all the way to say armor or something, but it's not just straight Call of Duty shooter. Like that's why we're having stamina, and you know, you can get suit puncture, stealth. Yeah.
That's of this place. How accurate is the post from 2014 for today's players?
Still the same one. We're still going to do that. So.
Absolutely the same.
Yes.
Is it possible to hire an
become a winner?
Yes, so there will be, not 3-0, but we are absolutely planning. So like for instance, we showed the Idris, which we had 12 players, and it was 6 on each ship, and it's not even close. So in Squadron, we have I think 80, 90 NPCs just on the ship, manning it. So I suspect for the bigger capital ships, like an Idris and above, and even maybe some smaller ones, you will hire NPC crew as well as have your friends play with it. So yes, you'll be able to hire NPC to escort you or
the localization. It was asking about our community. I know it's kind of plugged on the release, but our communities really want to know, will it be Russian? At least text. Will be on release?
I don't know. Honestly, it's just too early to say. We're building in the ability to do localization. So, but you know, in terms of localization plans right now,
It's too early.
It's too early. Yeah. Okay. And it also sort of, I mean, it depends how we can do it. So if we can get community help for some of it, then maybe we'll be able to localize in more languages than we would have.
Just our community said that like we can help.
All right. Well, that's great. So we just need to put a system in place for that. So yeah, we're still working on the process. So it's not quite yet, but that's our goal.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you
Chris.
for your support. That's great.